You're welcome. We are going to talk about a very interesting topic today. A lot of people, one question they ask, maybe they come and discuss with me is, they approached a mentor and they never got a reply. And you see a lot of some people will just send me a message, love, I want you to be my mentor. And I was just like, from where to where? People I've not met, I don't know, I don't have any relationship. So you're welcome. We're going to talk about how to get that mentor. Because like I said in the group, if you have a mentor, a journey that could take you 10 years, because you have a mentor, will take you just 1 year. So because you have a mentor, will take you just 1 year. I've experienced it before. So I decided I was going to share my experience with some people. I haven't had that experience of people always asking me or telling me they want me to mentor them. When I started internet business about 10 years ago, I had my share of failures until I met a mentor that showed me the way, that guided me. So it's very important for you to go out there and look for a mentor. But you need to ask yourself first, is it mentor you need? So at this junction, I'm going to share my screen and let's roll. How do you get a mentor? How do you go about choosing the right mentor? Before I proceed, I would like to ask questions. How many of us as present have a mentor guiding you, or you have at one point or the other been in a mentoring relationship? Please put in the chat box, yes, no, if you have ever had a mentor guiding you, or at a point, or right now you have a mentor guiding you. Put it in the chat box. I want to get your answers to that question. Have you ever had a mentor guiding you? Yes, David said no. John said yes. BC no. James no. Okay. So, how do you get a mentor? Let's go. First, we need to know who is a mentor. We need to know who is a mentor. A mentor is someone who offers his or her knowledge, wisdom, and advice to someone who is less experienced. So a mentor, what do they do? A mentor, you share their knowledge, their wisdom, their advice with you. A mentor is someone who has already walked the same road you plan to walk and can actively help you speed up the process. For instance, I'm based in Abuja. Before now, I was based in Lagos. So let's assume, and I'm from Edo State by birth. By marriage, I'm from Ondo State. I've never been to Kano. I've never been to Maiduguri. So let's assume I'm going to Kano. And I have someone guiding me, someone who is so familiar. Let's even say is the former emir of Kano, Sanusi, when he was there. Let's say I wanted to visit Kano then, and he happened to be my guide. Do you know how confident I'll go to Kano? I'll walk around Kano as if I have been to Kano all my life. Because I have someone who knows Kano in and out, that is taking me, that is guiding me. So that's how it works when you're working with a mentor. The mentor has gone that road before that you want to walk. So he can actively now help you speed up the process, because he will tell you, no, don't do this one. There's a mistake there. No, don't do that one. No, don't do this one. That's a mentor for you. Mentoring is the process. The mentor and the mentee agrees to pass on the knowledge. That's the mentoring. It's a process. Now, you can have different mentors in different areas of your life. You can have in personal, health, career, business. But our focus here is a business mentor. Our focus here is a business mentor. Now, before you seek a mentor, you need to follow this process yourself. You need to know yourself. Who am I? What do I want to achieve in life? You need to know where you are going before you seek a mentor. You need to know where you're going in life. You need to know what you want from life. You need to do a SWOT analysis on yourself. SWOT means your strength. What are your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunity, and your threats? You need to do it on yourself. Your strength, your weaknesses, your opportunity, and your threat is a SWOT analysis. That was a SWOT analysis. You need to do it on yourself. And you need to know your goals. Now, I want us to put it in a short box now. How many of you have a mission statement, your personal mission statement? How many of you have it written down? Your personal mission statement. How many of us have that written down? Your personal mission statement. And have you ever done a SWOT analysis on yourself? I would like to have answers to that. Let me have your yes or your no. Have you ever done a SWOT analysis on yourself? Let me have yes or no, please. That is, you checked your strength, your weaknesses. When I'm talking about what you doing this, you need to have a book where you have those things written down. You need to have a book. So that's when you know that you are ready for this journey of going to seek a mentor. So you need to know your strength, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. So if you have ever done that, let me go to the chat room. Please do not unmute yourself until you want to talk. You can unmute yourself. Just put any question and I ask at this point, put it in the chat room, please. Okay. No. So you guys have work to do. It's good you are part of this class, because sometimes when we have the opportunity to go through this process, it gives us the opportunity to learn that thing that we don't know before. So you need to have a book where you write this down. Who am I? What do I want from life? Where am I going? What do I want to achieve? A few years ago, I wrote my personal mission statement. I wrote it out. And that has been my guide till today. I've always known that I want to touch people's life. I want to teach entrepreneurship. So I had to write that out, my personal mission statement. When you have your personal mission statement, when you have a goal for your life, when people bring things that are not in accordance to what you are written down, you will see yourself telling them no. Even let them say, it has all the money in the world. You just say, is a no for me. Now, I will give an example. In the world of internet business, in those days, when I started internet business about 10 years ago, you will see businesses coming to talk about you referring people, and some of them don't have a single product or a service. When I started internet business then, about 10 years ago, fine, I could fall, I would go for them, I would think that. But actually, when we started internet business then, some of them still had the, should I say they had the, at least the common sense of those people that are doing those business to tell you that, okay, there's a book attached to it or there's a course. But today you see all the so-called Ethereum contracts that they are doing, you cannot see a single business or service attached to it. My friends, I have a lot of friends, many of my friends that are doing it. And my friends, someone came to me and said to me, love, I've made close to 50,000 naira $50,000 in 2 weeks. And I said, my brand does not support it. Because at a time in your life, you want to build a name for yourself. At a time in your life, you will see that your name is more important than money. Your name is more important than money. And that's what I'm building for myself. I'm building a brand of integrity, a brand of me knowing that this business is leading people nowhere. I am not going to be part of it. I'm not after money again at this time. So that is what you need to start doing for yourself. You need to know where you are going in life. You need to know what you want from life. You need to do SWOT analysis on yourself. SWOT means you need to know your strength. You need to know your weaknesses. You need to know the opportunities that you have, and you need to know the threats. So you need to write those out. It helps you in planning your goals. Then the next thing you need to do is to now plan your goals. Now, I am not going to talk about goal setting here because I have taken my time to do a video on goal setting. And I know that those of you that came from my groups, I said, go and watch these videos. I said that in particular. I said, go and watch these videos. Now, I know I put 4 videos there. How many of you have watched the video on creative goal setting? If you watch the video on creative goal setting, I want you to put yes in the chat box. If you watch that video on creative goal setting, can you type yes or no? If you watched it, I watched it. We have 26 persons here, so I want to see all of you answering. If you watched the video on creative goal setting, I want to see yes or no. Let me see. Okay, BC, yes. John, yes. Henry, yes. Okay, Henry, no. Henry, you don't know whether you watched it or not. Henry, yes. Henry, no. Okay, you didn't watch it. You watched the creative goal setting. Okay. Okay. Now, Chineye, no. Okay. You see, now when I get to a particular aspect, you will know the reason why. If a mentor says, go and do this, and you don't do it, you are losing your chances of being mentored. Okay, so you need to do a SWOT analysis on yourself, and you need to write your goals. You need to really write out your goals. If you have watched that video on creative goal setting, you'll find out that just the fact that I wrote down my goals years back in 1997, it changed the entire course of my life. Now, if you approach a mentor, one of the first questions the mentor will ask you are what I've put here today. The mentor don't want to work with people who want to while away their time, because these are very busy people. Why would they want to waste their time on you? if you are not ready to work on yourself. So you need to have all this in place before you approach someone for mentoring. Now, if you have written all this, what would this afford you to get? It will help you to know what you really want to achieve your goals. If you have written down your goals, you have written down your essence, your mission, why you are here, it will afford you the opportunity to know what you need to achieve your goals. Is it a training that you need? Is it a course that you need? Is it a book that you need? So at this point, you may not even need a mentor. Maybe what you need is a training. Maybe it's a course. Maybe it is a book. It will help you to know because you have taken time to write down your goals. Also, it will help you to know if you need a role model, a coach, a consultant, a sponsor, or a mentor. Now, at different times in your life, you will need to work with these people, either a role model, a coach, a consultant, a sponsor, a mentor. For instance, I will give you an example of myself. When I learned about network marketing years back, even though I was doing information marketing, I ventured into network marketing business and I failed woefully. I failed in many, especially all the product network marketing business. I failed and failed. In fact, even when I was doing service network marketing business, I failed woefully. I didn't succeed in any. However, in 2014, 2015, I learned the importance of role model. And what I did, when I went for a training and I was told how to succeed in network marketing business, one of the secrets is to have a role model. In 2015, when I wanted to start another set of network marketing business, what I did was to go online and look for role models. And I got Eric Warren and Tanya Aliza. And I watched almost all their videos. I followed Eric Warren and Tanya Aliza, watched their videos over and over. I started doing some of the things they are doing. These are role models. They are not my mentor. They are just role models. I just wanted to model them. And that's what you do at a point in your life. You would have a role model, someone you want to model. So I modeled Eric Warren and Tanya Aliza. Now, they sell, most role models or most of these business consultants, they sell courses. They are also coaches. I decided to buy Tanya Aliza courses on how to succeed in network marketing business. So having bought her courses, she became what? My coach. Because I bought her courses, she became what? My coach. So I got a role model, I got a coach. But our relationship never developed to a mentor. It never developed to a mentor. However, as an information marketer, when I traveled to Lagos to learn from Dr. Sonny Obazo Ojagbase, when I came back, I implemented what he taught us. At that point, he was also my coach. But because I implemented what he taught us, I kept writing to him, I kept learning from him, I kept building my relationship with him. Then our relationship now grew to the point where he became my mentor. So as at yesterday, he's now mentoring me for free. as of yesterday, I still wrote to him, this is what I'm trying to do. And he was still telling me some things. That is a mentor for you. A mentor knows your name. A mentor knows you very well. There's a relationship, a very close-knitted relationship between you and your mentor. So if you write down your goals, you'll be able to know, is it role models I need at this point? Is it a coach I need? Is it a consultant? Is it a sponsor or a mentor? Now, when you have decided who you need, if who you now need is a mentor, you will need to now find someone who represents the ideal mentor. That living proof that your goal is possible, because your mentor should be a living proof that your goal is possible. Your mentor should be a success story in your area of interest. A success story in your area of interest. So you will now have to find that person that represents all this for you. Now, have you found the person? You need to study the person. Study him or her. Find out his story. Where is he from? What is his business? Learn about his business very well. Do every research you can do. Find out the strength and the weakness of your mentor. What kind of marketing would you like to see them doing that they are not doing? Would you like him to have more books? Would you like him to have more presence on social media, whether it's a him or her? Would you like the person to have more presence on social media? What is the weakness? Because even though he's up there, for instance now, I like Dangote. It may probably not be someone I want to use as my mentor, but he's someone that I admire because I feel he has done well for himself. For me, I would like him to have more books. For me, I would like him to have more WeChat, to have more platform to teach younger Nigerians businesses. Assuming I want Dangote as my mentor, I will be writing to him to tell him what I think he should have. But right now, I don't want him as my mentor. But I will tell you, if you want him as a mentor, so I'm just giving you an example of what you can do. So what kind of marketing would you like to see the person doing? Would you like the person to have more books, more presence on social media? You have to look at the weaknesses and the strength of your mentor. Find out if he has books published, the person you want. Find out if he has a course he's selling. Find out if he has a mentoring program already, that person that your ideal mentor. So you need to do all this research about the person. Then, once you have done the research, you want to build a relationship. Let me tell you one thing. Don't ever just send text to someone who you have not built a relationship with and say, I want you to be my mentor. Wrong way. If the person is nice, like me, I don't ignore people. Most times, when somebody just say, I want you to be my mentor, I will just say, okay. Because some people just say, I want you to be my mentor. That's all. There's no relationship. There's nothing. So which mentor am I mentoring you? Just say, I want you to be my mentor. I will just say, okay. But most business people will just ignore you because it's a wrong way to just approach someone. Just like you seeing a girl on the street that you have never spoken to and just go and say, I want you to marry me. That is the same thing. Or you just see a guy on the road that you have never, and you just go and say, I want you to marry me. That's the same thing. Like seeing someone that you don't have any relationship with, and you're saying, I want you to be my mentor. It is wrong. Now, having done all your research on your mentor, on the ideal mentor, you need to reach out and offer to help in an area of weakness. You need to find out, how can you be valuable to this person? What is that thing you can do to this person that the person will remember you for? E.g., a lot of business people, they don't have enough time for their social media, and they may not have gotten someone who's satisfied. For instance, me now, there are some aspects of social media I'm still looking for someone that will do for me. So, can you reach out to such a person and say, so that means that you don't just come and meet the person and say, I can do your social media. As a matter of fact, I have digital marketing people who come and say to me, I'm a digital marketer, and they will tell me, I am a digital marketer, I want to manage. And I say, what do you want to manage? You don't know. It's a very wrong way to market. You don't know me. You have not gone to research on my blog. You have not gone to my social media pages. You have not gone to my Instagram to see what I'm not doing that can boost my business, that I can do. As a digital marketer, all you need to do is to write down all these weaknesses and come and present them to me. Tell me, if you do this and this and this, it can boost your profits. I will know you have done research on me. Same thing with a mentor. Do all your research on that mentor and reach out on that weakness that you think the person has and say, sir, I would like to serve you in this way. The person will know that you have done some work, because we know what we want. He knows what of course his own weakness. So this person have done. And most times you can just get a yes. Then what will you do? You start working with the person, start giving value. You can give value for 1 year, 2 years, and the person will be watching you. But when it's time for you to be compensated, when your mentoring starts, because mentors can open a lot of opportunities for you. There are so many people that your mentors know that can just one call can change the entire course of your business life. So that's what you need to do. You need to reach out. That's one way. That's one approach. That's why I put it here. There is one approach. One approach is for you to reach out and offer to help in the area of weakness. Find an area of the business that you can be valuable to help them, whether managing their social media platforms. Then, the second approach is to follow this person on social media. Buy his courses. This is the approach that I use for my mentors. So that's why I said there are two approaches. Buy their courses. Buy their mentoring program if they have one. Then use it and give your progress report. Coaches or business consultants or that business person that have taken time to draw out a mentoring program, only a few people come back to give you a report of what they've done with their course. The course I got from you, this is what I have done, this is what I have achieved. It gives the coach joy that, oh, this person is using my course. Offer to even help the person sell the course. If the person have an affiliate program, buy into it. Everything you can do to build relationship. Before Dr. Sonny Obazu Ojagbese became my mentor, I have read tons of success digests. I've read tons. You ask, I will take questions at the end of the program. I can see someone raising hand. I will take questions at the end, or you can drop a message in the chat box. Before Dr. Sonny Obazu Ojagbese decided to be my mentor, I did a lot of research on him. I bought his courses. I joined his mentoring program because I knew what I wanted. I kept buying. And when he wanted to do some things in Abuja, I will put, because he's based in Lagos, I will put myself as forefront of the person that would help him. By the time you do that, continuously for your mentor. It's a natural thing. Relationship we build. It will not follow. You may not even ask. You may not even ask for mentoring, and the relationship will just lead to that. So I'm going back to the first approach and the second approach so that you understand that aspect very well, because it's very important. The first approach, I said you can reach out to help in any area of weakness that you have found. Maybe he's not doing enough marketing on social media and you have idea of social media. Maybe you have idea of how he can sell more of his books, more of his courses. Just look for an area of weakness and reach out to him and say, I want to help you with this, sir. Just say, I want to serve you. I want to help you with this. Then if he agrees, relationship starts gradually. You start helping. You start helping. Do it continuously. At a point, it becomes a natural flow before you can even ask for mentoring. The second approach is to follow him on social media, buy his courses, buy his mentoring program, give him progress reports. This is what you have achieved. This is what you have gained from his book. This is Solid Digest. For me, Solid Digest magazine has blessed me tremendously. So I have learned a lot from the magazine, and I'm able to give reports to Dr. Sonny that this is what the magazine has done for me. These are what these courses. As a matter of fact, for Dr. Sonny, he's the one that taught me information marketing. He's the one that taught me what I'm doing here today. He sees it, even on social media, he sees my work. Every of my birthday, he's the first person to send me a birthday message. He's so proud. So he has a group now. He has a WhatsApp group now. It's called Ojagbese Protege. So we is Protege, we're on that group. We chat and we talk, we ask him questions and all that. So that's because I built the relationship over the years with him. So most business mentors, you get to them through their coaching or any program they are doing. Most of them call this kind of program inner cycle program. That's the same thing. Eric Warren has it. Tanya Aliza have it. For me, this year I decided to buy from Tanya Aliza. I bought a course and we were on Facebook group together, you know. That's how relationship starts. That's how you start that relationship. Most business mentors, you get to them through their coaching, their program, their mentoring program. Buy and start if you know you want to build a relationship with that person. Now, you must know that you don't pay for mentoring. You don't pay. Once you pay, it is called coaching or consulting. So when I started reading Science Digest years back, and I wanted Dr. Sonny to mentor me, what I did was to pay for his coaching. So what I paid for was his coaching. Now, he mentors me, but I don't pay him again. His mentoring is free. When you have built a relationship to a point with your coach or that business person that you're serving, at a time, that person will mentor you, and it's for free. So what you actually pay for, once you pay, is coaching and consulting. It's not mentoring. Mentoring is free. But you must realize that business people are busy. So for them to mentor you, there must be a relationship, there must be value that you yourself you're bringing to the table. So mentoring, it evolves by you serving the person, by giving value, by offering help, by buying either the person's courses, coaching services, or consulting services. So you must understand that mentoring evolves because you have decided to serve someone, you're giving value, you're offering help, so it evolves. It's not something that you just send. I don't know that, I've not seen, maybe maybe I went somewhere, they call Dangote number, I just send him a text. Hello, sir, please, I want you to mentor me, story. For where? Or I just see Bill Gates read somewhere, sir, I want you to mentor me. Like, for real? Now, listen to this part very well. You can never get your coach or that businessman or that person you are offering all this. You know, I said mentoring involves by you serving the person, by you giving value, offering help, or by you buying coaching courses, coaching service or consulting service. You have now done this for the person, but you can never get this person to mentor you if you are doing all this. Number one, if you position yourself as a time waster, there's nothing as annoying to a busy business person like people who waste our time. For instance, some person will send you a message. I have a relationship with you, fine. Then you want to talk to me. You will send me a message. You will just say, hello, ma. Good morning, ma. You have not said anything. Do you want me to now take my time to say hello back? No. Once you send a message, hello, you write what you want. So that if this person just have the time, can create time to read everything, the person can give you the message back. Never, never, never waste the time of people who are busy. Hello, ma, I just called to greet you. Like, for real? Am I doing party? Call to greet me. Don't call the person you're looking up for to mentor you. I just called to greet you. For real? This person is so busy, doesn't have time for that your greeting. It's not needed. Or you ask the person questions that you can find on Google. If you can find an answer on Google, don't come and waste the time of that business person to ask the person that same question. For crying out loud, Google and YouTube is there. And if the person has written books, that's why if you say somebody is your mentor, you want someone to mentor you, you have to buy almost all the books. Almost all the books. You have to consume the person article as if you want to write exams on them. Because if the person has written something you're searching for on maybe Facebook or on his blog, then you are now asking that person that same question. It can irritate the person. Or if the person has a YouTube channel and the person is answering some of these questions that you have already, then you now come to ask. You can irritate the person. Do not position yourself as a time waster. Don't send message, hello, how are you? I just called to greet you. Ask him questions, even if you want to greet. For instance, I greet my mentors. If you want to greet, send them a message. Like, for instance, this COVID-19 time, you just hear me say, it's long I've had for you, sir. I'm just checking on you, sir. I hope you're staying safe. No, just call. I don't know, sir. Because sometimes these people may be so busy in the midst of meeting, you don't know what you're doing. And if at all you have a reason to call your mentor that is genuine, that you don't have previous appointments, please send a text message first or a WhatsApp message. Hello, sir, I would like to speak with you. I do that. I still did that 2 weeks ago. Hello, sir, I would like to speak with you. What time can I call you? That person will appreciate you more, far more, that you value that time. Because a business person, what is more important is time. Time is more important than money. Then, number two, don't be that person who don't use what you have learned from them. If you bought a course, make sure you use the course. Don't be that person who don't use what you have bought. The person will both be watching you. So that relationship of mentoring can't happen. because the opportunity you have, you're not using it. And number 3, don't be a person without a goal, no direction. That was why I started from goals and direction. You must have a goal. You must have a direction. Where are you going? That way, when someone is mentoring you, the person knows that I'm mentoring you towards this goal. I'm mentoring you towards this aim. Then, number 4, if you are proud, if you have ego, you and your mentor cannot last. If you are not ready to humble yourself, let me tell you the truth. Sometimes you can be older than your mentor. Yes, sometimes you can be older than your mentor. You need to humble yourself to learn from that person. Then number 5, you must be that person who is loyal. I would rather mentor a loyal person than a competent person, because you can't buy loyalty in the market, but you can people can grow to become competent. So when you are working with someone, and loyal means also integrity. Let's assume you promise your mentor that you will help him arrange a hall. Maybe the person is coming from Lagos. Sir, I will help you to arrange a hall in Abuja. Then a dato is when you are giving stories. You have not lived up to your expectation. The person can't trust you. You can't trust you. Number 6, do not be a persistent beggar. Some people can beg unknowingly. Today, fine, people can go through problem. You can go through anything, and you can go ask somebody for help. But you don't go to somebody for help today. Next month, the same thing. Following month, the same thing. Even if the person is super wealthy, the person will get discouraged. I had an experience with a teacher in my baby school. You know, they have 3 teachers in our class. So one of them, I went to the school on the open day, and I gave all of them envelope on open day. I used to be a teacher, so when parents come and they give me envelope, I like that a lot. So when I started, of course, I do that to my baby teacher as well. But one of them, a month after, sent me a text. If she needed help, blah, blah, blah. I sent her something. Then she said, not up to 2 months, she sent me a text again. She was selling something. I should please, because of this COVID-19, because they are at home. I said, okay, I sent her. Just about last week or 2 weeks ago, she needed money to pay us rent. I was like, for real? Is this how? So, relationship cannot exude because it's tiring. So that person that you want looking up to, do not do that. I have been in a situation before where I was defrauded in 2013, and some of my mentors came to my aid by giving me some money because I told them I wrote a book, I want to launch a book. I never went back. God forbid me to ever go back. I judiciously used the money they gave me. I never went back. So that's why I'm saying that you can have issues, but make sure that don't ever be a persistent beggar. People will get tired of you. Nobody will want to mentor you. So, at this point, I'm offering you, those who are ready, who are determined, an opportunity to join my inner circle coaching. And why should you join my inner circle coaching, and who should join? That person who wants to build a profitable business online, because that's what I know. I've been doing online business for 10 years, so that's what I know. So that person, I don't know if you are here and you want to build a profitable business online. You've been thinking of, we are in pandemic now. There's a reason for all of us to go online now and make the money. The money is now online. I do a lot of radio program. Now the radio people, they are calling me. I say, I'm not coming to radio. I'm 24/7 online now. So if you want to, I will hold you by the hand and help you launch a profitable business online. That's what I want to achieve with you. And what are the benefits of joining my coaching program? Number one, I will teach you the 7 secrets to success online. Now, we have 7 secrets to success in online business. Every business has its own code, secret code. We have 7 of them. One of them is what I've taught you. One of them is actually mentoring. But mentoring is why, by the time we start our coaching, I will help you really identify who you need. Maybe it's a role model you need at this point, it's a coach, it's a consultant. So we'll go through that together and I will help you to identify that. So I'll give you the complete guide to this success. I will work with you one-on-one, depending on how you want to come in. I'll help you look through your business, what you need to take, what you need to do that will take you to the next level. And you will achieve your goal of profitable income online if you work it. If you work it together. And the coaching can lead to mentoring. Remember I said if you pay for something, it's coaching. The coaching can lead to mentoring for those who are deserving of my time. So how do you join this coaching? We are going to have 4 weekends together in August, starting from 8th of August for those who want to do the live training. The live training is just like this. We are doing one now. We are doing the information marketing. And we are going to have our class tomorrow and Sunday. It's been exciting. The people who are in that class have been enjoying themselves, learning so much. I will look at your business with you one-on-one. And if you don't have an online business already, I'll guide you on the process to start one. We'll look at your branding together. We look at your marketing. Then you can decide that, okay, I don't want to do the online class. I'll do the video. For the video, there will be, if you are just buying the video, there will be no one-on-one class. And you ask all your questions on the group. The videos will be ready from 16th of August. And if you pre-order, you pay less. So what are you paying to be part of this class? For this class, I had to do a lot of reconsideration because of people who have asked, because ordinarily it's supposed to be 97,000 Naira. That's the fee. It's supposed to be 97, but what I've done, for those who can pay today, as we are talking, or tomorrow, 25th, you'll be paying 37,000 Naira. So for the live seminar, if you pay today or tomorrow, you'll be paying 37,000 Naira. From 26th to 31st of July is 47,000 Naira. But from 1st to 7th of August is 97, which is the real price. We're actually starting on the 8th of August. We are going to do 4 weekends from 8th of August, 8th and 9th, then the following weekend. So what we do basically is we do 2 to 3 hours on Saturday evening or on Sunday evening. That's how we do it. Saturday evening or Sunday evening. Now, for those who want to buy, okay, then we would have one-on-one interaction for 6 months. I will be calling, you will still be calling, we'll be looking at your, but we'll do 1 month, 4 weekends. We'll do 4 weekends, then continuously for 6 months. I'll be calling, I'll be following up, I'll be seeing what we'll be working together to build your brand and on profitable income online. Then, for those who would say, I don't have 37,000 or 47 or 97, You can go for the video. The video, what usually happens is, as I do the training with them, we document, like this video now, we document, then I send you the link to the video. However, you don't have access to one-on-one, you don't have access to the 6 months, you don't have access to the 6 months call, but you can ask questions on the group, on the WhatsApp group. So for the video, if you pre-order before 31st of July, you're getting it for 17,000. Between 1st and 15th is 27,000. The video will be ready from 16th August. From 16th August, which is 37,000, because I would have gone on Facebook as well. So all you need to, you'll be asking all your questions on the WhatsApp group. That's where you ask all your questions if you are doing video alone. So for those who want to take the opportunity to pay the 37,000 today so that you can be part of the online live class, which is always very interesting, and be part of my inner circle where I can help you build a profitable business online. This is your account number. And when you pay, you need to send your email and details to this number. So basically, that is what we are doing. And at this junction, I'm going to ask you, I hope you have gotten value. You can go out there and go search for mentor now, because I've given you at least a guide on how to get a mentor. I've gotten a guide on how to get a mentor. So I'm going to take questions now. If you have questions, you can raise your hand, or you can leave a message in the chat box. You can raise your hand, or you can leave a message in the chat box. So Jane said, tell the teacher to come and join our telecom business. I've told her that I don't mind her yet. She's not ready yet. Okay, so do we have questions at this junction? Okay, this person said, Ma, but you just told us mentoring is free. Why are we paying for the training? I'm not doing mentoring for you now. I'm doing coaching. I'm doing 1 month coaching. Mentoring is free after you have built a relationship. That's why I said, after the coaching, those who are deserving of my time will build a mentoring relationship together. So I'm not doing mentoring, I'm doing coaching. Okay? Thank you, Marchina. I got value. Please, can you put the payment details on WhatsApp group? Yes, I'll put the payment details on WhatsApp group, definitely. I will. This video will be available maybe on Thursday on the group for those who want to watch again, and for those who can be part of this to be available for them. So that's how it was. Okay, I'm not for the quest for the mentoring guy. I'm not doing mentoring, I'm doing coaching. That's why I say coaching and consulting is what you pay for. So what I'm doing is coaching. Mentoring cannot build. I can't do mentoring for strangers. You do mentoring for those who have built relationship with you. Okay. Any other question? Okay, so if you got value, can I see yes or no? If you got value for this short training that we did together, can you put in the chat box, I got value, yes, no? If you got value, let's see your response. Let's get your response, please. Okay, Chinaye, I got value. Thank you. Okay, BC, I got value. Okay, so thank you. Wow. Okay, Lucky, I gained a lot from this training. I normally do when chatting with somebody. I thought it's not important. I know more. I really thank you, Ma. Okay. Must I have to market before venturing into online marketing? Must I have what to market? If you don't have anything, you know, business is what we are doing about online business. What I want to show you is business. And a business, you must give value. You must give a product or a service. You must have it that you're selling if you are doing business. If there's no product of value, so even if you don't have any business now, I would have to walk you and help you get a business to start. Then we have to now build an online presence for you, the branding, the marketing, and everything together, okay? So business, there must be a product or a service attached to it. Okay, so someone said the training is really an eye-opener. You consider the price so that we can be able to participate in the training. I've given you the best price. In fact, I've given you for 37,000. I have really come very low indeed, because I know I know what it's going to take so much from me while I'm teaching you. So I understand what I'm doing here. Okay, so oh yeah, reduce the price. It is well. 37,000 is a very good bargain. Okay, so let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Maybe maybe if I get more appeal, I can do something about today and tomorrow price. Okay, so thank you for joining this training. We are going to now we have come to the end. So I'm going to get this video ready for you guys. Thank you. We'll continue on the group. It's been a beautiful, for me, I've had fun. I've enjoyed myself, but we'll continue on the group.